G'day folks, and welcome back to the channel for episode number 16 of my Beginner's Primal Strike Elementalist playthrough. And we are now level 73, we're pretty much up to Homestead, but it's time to do a little bit of farming. Now, this episode is not going to be entirely farming, however, this weapon I believe is level 50, it may be 55, I can't remember if it's a level 50 weapon with a 55 affix, or if it's a level 55 weapon. Either way, this thing is almost 20 levels out of date. The next update for this is at level 70, so we're past that point now, and then after that will be 84 and then 94. So I want a new weapon, in spite of the fact that I'm pretty much destroying everything relatively easily. But I want a new weapon, and also the same for the rings. There is a new Gollus ring at level 75, which has more of everything, basically. And so I want to get to the point where I can farm for both of these new items, and that's what this episode is going to be about. So we will be doing the left-hand side of Homestead, and then we are going to be heading into Forgotten Gods, just to the point where I can farm a new weapon. So, with that said, let's zoom back out here, and we'll head over to Homestead. Now, before I do that, just let me double-check. That's Homestead, that's later. Okay, we need to go back to Dead Man's Gulch and talk to Ulgrim, and then we're going to Homestead. So if we talk to Colin here, actually, before we send him home, we can tell him that unfortunately his sister didn't make it, and he's going to be less than happy with that, as I'm sure everybody could understand. Okay. So I believe we've already picked up all the quests. No, we don't have the quest from Captain Soma yet, so let's talk to Ulgrim. Yep, and we will talk to Captain Soma. She will ask us to kill the Ethereal Abomination, which we will, of course, agree to do. Before I get started, do I have Revered with any of these factions? No. Rovers have Honored, and I haven't picked up the merit from them, so apparently I missed that at some point. So let's go pick that up, and then we will be about our business on the left-hand side of Homestead. Now, I've actually missed out on a bunch of reputation by not buying this when it happened, so that is unfortunate, but them's the breaks. Okay, back to Homestead. Let's get started on the left side. There are a couple of quests out here that are kind of important. Stairs, man. The first part of this little section here is you want to, well, kill these eggs since they're on the road, but you generally just want to follow this road for a little bit until you get here. And we want the book Dayla's Diary, or Dayla's Diary. That is going to give us the start of the Lokar quest. So if you have any interest at all in farming Lokar's set at some point, you definitely want to pick that quest up because you're going to need it. May as well do it while you're passing through instead of having to come back later. So what are we up to? 7 out of 10. Yep, we don't need to be killing any of this. We're going to be killing plenty of stuff as soon as we start farming anything. Is that done? Yep, that's us done. So now if we just follow the road more or less, we'll get to where we need to be. I do want to get the last will of whatever his name is, Matthias, someone or other. I think it's going to be in this particular building here. I think it's on this body. There it is. So, this little body here, inside the plus-shaped building right next to the ruined shrine, is one potential location. You've also got, I think it's north, it's going to be south, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be south. So, directly south of this is another building, where you could also find this body. So if your body is not in there, it could be in this building, and it'll be kind of here. This is obviously not the correct one. It's kind of at the foot of the bed. We'll obviously pop that because I like loot. The other location to check for this particular item is pretty much directly south. I think I've gone a little bit out of the way here. Over here is another building. You'll have to bash the door down, or bash the bookshelf down to get inside. And it could be on a body right here in front of this little lectern slash book holder or whatever it is. So that is the third location. And then the fourth location is going to be pretty much due west of this this rift gate right here. Maybe 3 or 4 screens due west will be another building, and that'll be the fourth location. So it's going to be in one of those 4 locations. You just got to find it. I will point out the fourth location when I go past it, but we have a slight detour to make here because we have to rescue a demon from being trapped inside of a little girl, which is how I describe it. But basically there's a demon trapped in a cave here, or a chthonic monster, or whatever you want to call it. We're basically trading a dynamite in exchange for a Blood of Chthon, because Callista here, if you take the bottom option until you get to you're a Deceiver demon attack, when you kill Balognath the Hellfire here, which should be relatively easy, then you'll get a quest complete and a nice shiny new Blood of Chthon. So there's your blood. Probably standing in fire at that point as well. So just be careful where you stand. Alright, there is, in this little village here, there's a law note. You can talk to them. There's actually it's a pretty good story around that little girl who's actually a demon. So as I was saying, pretty much directly due west, here's the building I was talking about. And inside this building, if you haven't found it already, this is where your will is going to be, on a body in there somewhere. So you just got to find it. If you don't find it, it's not the end of the world. It's just an exalted stash, so it's basically like, you know, you're guaranteed 1 blue or better item, and that's kind of it. And it's going to cost you a dynamite as well, so it is actually quite expensive in terms of what you have to pay in order to get it, but it's worth XP, so it's probably worth doing. Alright, I think we can kind of jump past a lot of this. I do want to kill this guy here, Olmarix, the Electrified. I definitely want to be killing anything with a star on its head, because reputation. But generally speaking, you're not going to get much in the way of massive upgrades here. Alright, here's my stash. Getting some more reputation there with the Coven. We'll blow this up. I'm going to kill Everbark here. But the Beastcaller's Shroud, that's the level 75 or 74 version, so to all you people playing Conjurers out there, it's not as exciting as you think it is. Or I guess as you may think it is. Alright. So there's only 2 things left to do out here. 3 if you count the totem as one of those things. There is a totem. It's going to be sort of up here-ish. But the thing I'm looking for right now is the beehive, or the Dermapteran hive. I guess they're not really bees, they're kind of walking around hive. Or walking around insects, rather. A hive can't walk around. Probably. So there's something like 6 different places where the hive can spawn, and yeah, I can never remember exactly where they all are. They're generally in this kind of area, though. There it is. They can spawn up here, they can spawn over here. Just have a wander, you'll find it. If you need exact places to go to, then grimtools.com has a map, and you can go there. It will show you all of the potential spawn locations, and you can just go through them one at a time. Alright, since this is the first time I've been in here, I am going to go down that first little cave entrance there that you can see. After you've been in here the first time, there's really not much point going down that one. The only thing that can spawn down there is an Exalted Stash and a specific hero. It's like a Noxus or something. He's like ethereal, enchanted, corrupted, or something like that. And he's pretty much always over here. You'll see his aura probably before you see him. Watch as he is just not home today. Hey, there's level 74. There he is. Yeah, it is a Noxus. So you can come in here if you desperately need to kill Hiveguard and Noxus. He'll be in here. I'm not confident enough to say he always spawns in here, but I've never not seen him. At least not when I've been looking for it. So keep out of the Aether if that's something that might bother you. And this looks interesting. So my current medal, I can't use this because the chaos resistance, but I'm gonna hang on to that because I definitely want to try and use that. Anyway, the spawn location for the Exalted Chest is just down here in this little room. Now, it's not here for me, but it'll be just kind of pretty much where this corpse is. It's a little off to the side, but in here, you'll see it. If it's here, you'll see it, and if it's not, well, obviously then you won't see it. And if it's not here, then there are two, I think two other places. So we will go hit those other two places up. Unfortunately, this is blocked off. Would make it a little bit quicker to get there. Because we want to go down into that little cave right there. Or that little hole in the floor. There is also this hidden remains here. This is a decent sized drop. You get your 2 rares. It's the same as any kind of hidden spoils or anything like that. You get your 2 rares, or maybe you can get blues and purples out of it. Right, so the Skittering Den. Now we want to leave via this door here, this loose earth. However, we do have to check just over here, because up here, sort of on this side, is potentially another spawn location for the Exalted Stash. Looks like mine is going to be in the Queen's Chambers, so I'll definitely be picking that up when I get there. But you've got a pretty good chance of it being in one of those first 2 spots. Now, I don't need that, that devotion point, so I'm just going to leave that alone. We're already kind of a little bit over XP for what I want to get done this episode, so not the end of the world. But there it is. Stanching of Supremacy is it's not horrible. So I'm going to farm this. I may potentially make another video. I may... Oops, wrong button. I may make a farming video after this one, or perhaps tomorrow night as an extra thing, but I'm going to want to get my hands on some better Gollus rings. They are at level 75. Let me just... you can't see this, I haven't got it set up to swap. 75, and the next ones are at 84. Hang on, no, that's not a Gollus ring. There it is, it's still at 84. So 75, then 84, then 94 is the final one. So what I'm thinking is I'll probably farm for the level 74 rings, and then, or 75 I think. But after that, I will, yeah, 75. I will just run with these until 94, and then probably I'll replace these ones with whatever purples I end up using. Right, so let's just go back to putting everything in physique. And we've got 2 points here. What I should do is Blast Shield. What I'm going to do, probably 2 points in Mogdrogan's Pact. This is a problem with running 2 series at a time. I don't actually remember what I was doing last episode. I know we maxed out Brute Force here. And I definitely... I think one in there and one in there is the play. This is a little bit of extra physical damage. Most of that will be converted to lightning, so we'll do it that way. Okay, we've got to kill the Queen while we're in here. And then once we've done with the Queen, We'll go kill the Ethereal Abomination, and then we're going to head into Forgotten Gods, because Daddy needs a new wacky stick. And the only way you get that is by going into Forgotten Gods. So let's just head back up the way we came. Go commit a little bit of regicide. And we're going to kill the Vizier first as well. So, where are you? He's not down here. So he's probably going to be right in front of the door. There he is. You loser, Carl. Corrosinax, you're not even the one I want. Is there going to be two in here? Yeah, there is. There he is. That's the guy I want. Where is he? Grand Vizier in Ixil. So he's the one I want to whack. Oop, accidentally killed the other hero before this guy ran out of health, so... Actually doing pretty good damage just by way of existing near these things. +1 to Arcanist, a lot of elemental stuff on that. I think we're probably going to stick with Desolation until... I forget what it's called, but it's like Storm something, Storm Surge maybe. But it's a +1 Shaman relic, and has a bunch of lightning stuff on it as well. Okay, if like me you haven't found your Exalted stash yet, it's going to be here. So just pop up into this little section, clear it out. There's your Exalted stash. We've got the Windborn Greaves, which they're not horrible. Not particularly amazing either, but they're not horrible. Okay, and here is the Alien Queen. So Ripley will be here with her loader any second to kill it. I don't see her though, so maybe I'll just do it myself. That's fine. Definitely do remember to get the whirly boys out. You'll see the little blue circles on the ground. That's going to be shredding resistance. The whirly boys themselves are going to be shredding resistance. The thermite mines shredding resistance. It just adds up to huge amounts of damage. She didn't even get to drag the roof down on us that time, so very, very nice. Alright, I'm pretty sure I picked up some blueprints here, so let's go ahead and find them. Elixir of the Ancients. I remember this being better. I thought this was the attack speed one. But, I mean, 40 offensive ability for 900 seconds is not bad either. Alright, we're done. Let's go bash the Ethereal Cow, and then we will be on our way to the Temple of Oia to run that place until we get a good weapon. And the weapon is another one that I'll probably farm another one of at 94. I think I'll skip the 84 level, or the level 84 one. I think 74 should be good enough. We'll see how it feels around level 84, but I think that's what I'm going to do. In the meantime, though, like I said, we've got an Ethereal Cow to go and bash. Steaks for dinner for everybody. So here's Corpusia. One of those monsters that I was farming for something, I can't remember what. Might have been Ethereal Shoulders or Ascended Shoulders or something. Actually, that might have been one of the shoulder MIs that I was looking at for this build. Okay. The Aether Cow is in the barn, so let's just clear this area out as best we can. And then we'll let her out. I'm not really expecting any issues from the Ethereal Amalgam, or Amalgamation, or the Aether Cow, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just going to spit out a bunch of whirly boys, and then we'll go kick the door in and kill it. And it really shouldn't be any kind of problem. Okay, here we go. Just going to kill it where it stands. I'm not expecting to get sundered here. I'm expecting to kill this before the sunders come out. It is looking like I may get sundered, but I really don't care. Yeah, there we go. Killed it before the sunders came out, and we've dropped Mage Storm of the Aether. Also dropped Oathbearer, which is either a shield or a pistol from memory. But we're going to turn it into iron bits. It is indeed a pistol. So there we go. Nothing amazing dropped. Let's go turn some stuff in here. And then we'll head to Forgotten Gods. Now, I'm pretty sure... yeah, I haven't pledged myself to one of the Witch God cults yet. Let's just do this. We've hit Revered with Homestead. Okay. That is amazing news, because that means that we have access to Homestead's resistance augments. Which means... Now, I'm 100% sure they don't have Chaos Resistance augments, so I still can't swap this over. But... I can't actually remember what they do have, now that I'm thinking about it. But they will have something, and that something will ease the requirements for the rest of my gear. Now, do I want to keep this? Supremacy is basically worthless. I don't need physical damage, I don't need +2 to Force Wave. So this is basically just a magic prefix. I'm going to sell that one, and we'll farm up some better ones later. Whether at the end of this episode, or more of a standalone farming episode, or maybe I'll just do it and I won't show it. We'll see what happens. Okay. That I think is fine. Let's go check out what Homestead augments give us. So we've got Fire and Lightning, and we've got Pierce and Fire. So realistically, Pierce, which, I mean, you can see we really need more of that. Fire and Lightning. Lightning is the only one there that could maybe be useful. Poison's kind of under control. Aether's under control. Yeah, it's basically the bottom row is what I need, and unfortunately Homestead doesn't have what I need. Alright. We've just given Dayla Thornsbury her... her diary back. Now this is something that comes up occasionally as well. What quest is it that actually opens the gate here? So the gate is now shut, and I have the quest for the Ethereal Farm, and this one is irrelevant because it's for Forgotten Gods, and then Barnabas as well is basically not important. So if we talk to Captain Soma, and we accept the next quest, which is going to be called Blood Harvest. That doesn't open the door. What you need is you need to be on Blood Harvest, and you also need to talk to Ulgrim here. So I will speak to the emissaries. I think it's open now. You may have to choose one. Nope, there it is. So it's open now, but you need to... Allies Among the Ashes and Blood Harvest, you need to be on both of these quests to get this door to open. And you do actually need both. If I'd done it in the reverse direction, the gate wouldn't have opened either. So you need both. I probably shouldn't be picking these quests up, because we are heading over to Forgotten Gods, and they're going to annoy me being on the side there, but I think I may just have to deal with it. Right, we are siding with Kaimans, unfortunately. I'm not a fan of Kaimans, but anyway, doesn't matter. I think I have some... Nope. I was going to say, I think I have some of the dog tags, but apparently I don't. I do, however, already have this. So, let's go. Forgotten Gods. Now, this next little bit is going to be basically just running. I'm going to choose to side with Bismal this time, just because I don't really need anything from Soleil, and they are way out in front. Probably should choose Drieg, but I hate the Drieg quests, so I'm just not going to. We're going to do Bismal because they're easy. We will join the Bismal cult here. Okay, and we agree to all of these quests. We go talk to Riggs, he'll give us some free stuff, and then we'll turn around and sell that free stuff without even really looking at it, because honestly it doesn't matter. I'm also not going to pick up the Anorak quest, because we're not doing that just yet. We're not actually going to go through Forgotten Gods. We are here for Corvin Storm Halberd farming, and that's it. However, anything with a star above its head definitely has to die. Also be aware that if you jump into Forgotten Gods, the game kind of assumes that you are... The game assumes that this is the last thing you're doing. So they assume you've already done the Logorian, they assume you've already done the Ugden Bog, the Gloomwald area, they assume you've already done Ashes of Malmoth. So just be aware that there is a bit of a difficulty spike here, and keep that in mind. Definitely want to respect these trash monsters and heroes a little bit more than you would for the bugs out in the middle of the Homestead area. Okay, it's actually a decent amount of these guys, but you do want to kill these, because the more of these you kill now, the less of them you're going to, or the less farming you're going to have to do when you hit, you know, max level, and you need reputation with the witch gods, because you will. You will absolutely not be revered with most of these. Okay, having two healing heroes right next to each other is really, really sucky. Got one of them. Got two of them. Grab those amber grip gloves and we'll be on our way. Okay, getting reputation with the Coven. Are we revered with them yet? I don't think we are. We're pretty close though. So that could be one that's good to have. Generally speaking, you want the Black Legion and then the expansion factions. So you want the Resistance, the Malmoth Resistance, you want Barrowhome, you want the Coven, all that sort of stuff. I'm gonna check up here. Nope, I'm in the wrong spot in my head. Okay, this is actually the way I'm supposed to be going, but I was thinking that I was somewhere else. There's Honored with Bismal, so as soon as this guy dies, we are going to go and buy that merit. Or writ, or whatever it's called now. What do we got? We've got Honored, they're already done. Okay, yep, so we want Bismal. Again, this is just done in the name of reducing the amount of farming I'm going to need to do when I hit max level, because these guys, like Bismal here, has poison and aether, and also the largest amount of pierce resist on an augment, so these are really good. This one, yeah, it's okay. Probably won't use this. There are a lot of other things I would use before that, but I think even Drieg has some good things in their shop too. So, what do we got there? Defensive ability. I can't see a situation where I would ever use that one. This one though, Poison and Chaos, really good. And then this one is also quite good. I believe the only Aether Resistance augment that's better than this is from the Outcast. I think it's 18% and nothing else. So, if you've decided to go hostile with the Outcast, then you definitely want to have that one available. Although, Mankind's Vigil, I think it is, with the Black Legion, is probably better. This one's not horrible, but again, I use my augments for resistances, so something like this is really good. And this, I believe, is the largest single source of chaos resistance on an augment as well. So basically, the three Witch Gods are really good factions to have at maximum for their augments, if nothing else. Even if you don't want to use any of their gear, even if you don't need any of their blueprints or anything like that. And they do have some nice blueprints as well, but who cares about all that? The augments are really, really good. Alright, nearly there now. So we're at the Temple City of Oia. Let's head down here. And do I see... Nope. Nope. That is not someone who's made out of reputation. Okay, here's the Oia Rift. And at this point in the video, I'm going to go ahead and say there will be no more progress made. This just became a farming video. So for everybody who's not interested in watching farming, I'll just say thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. And for everyone who does want to see the fat loot, stick around. Hopefully we'll find something good. So we're going to farm the temple here. by which I mean run through it until I see someone with a glowy white halberd instead of the red ones. Then we're going to murder them to death. And repeat and rinse. And I think I want Skyfallen this time. We'll see if I get it, but I definitely want it. I mean, I wanted it last time, but definitely didn't get it. What do I have? Charged of Alacrity. Ooh, treasure trove. Don't mind if I do. The Skull of Gol Amash and Turin's Step. I would have preferred a better wacky stick, personally. But it's not looking good on this floor. I think there's one more left. I guess there's technically a couple over here as well. So we can... Oh yes, I forgot about these as well. This is the Bismal quest. Also, I'm getting absolutely shreked standing there, so... Like I was saying, you do have to respect these guys a little bit. The elemental damage they can pump out definitely adds up. These were the two statues that I came over here to check. They're obviously not going to be giving me a new weapon, so we'll just ditch them. But yes, you definitely need to be careful of the elemental damage these guys can pump out. Keep it in mind and try not to stand still as much as you can. If you are standing still, keep an eye on your health bar. If I see that go down like I did there, if that goes down to half, I'm popping an Aether Cluster, and then I'm getting out of whatever I'm standing in, because I guarantee the reason my health disappeared was all that goop that I was standing in, combined with these guys. Something here is shredding my resistances, I guarantee it. So it's just a case of stop standing still, and well, that's pretty much it. Okay, so we've got another one here. You do want to kill these if you can. Don't stress about the loot. But if you can kill something with a star above its head, you definitely want to. We got red, we got red. Red is no good. Unfortunately, this guy's standing up. It does look like there's a hero over here. Someone's got an aura going on. Turns out, no, they didn't. Okay, Animated Watcher here is part of the Bismal quest. I think I need 3 of these, so I'm just going to whack him. I do need to pick that up, though. I swear I clicked on it, and they didn't believe me. Alright, checking these guys. Nope, they're all fire. Okay, we can take out Vlakanux here. I do actually have a couple of level ups sitting there waiting as well, which I should probably spend. I've got my 3 here, so that's those 3. So I don't need to kill these guys anymore. This guy, though, I will. Assuming I can get close enough to actually hit him. Okay, and I'm... Whoa. That was a death. I guess escaping to character select is... this character is basically dead now. So if I had not left to the main menu just there, I was dead. I'd already used my potion, it was on cooldown, and I was definitely dying. So I know I said this earlier, but respect these guys, they will kill you. And at least keep an eye on it. Okay, this guy seems to have one of these fairly regularly. So, am I going to be rewarded for my cowardice? Well, it looks like I am, yes. So I've got that one. You know what? I'm going to go and swap that over. And then I can do a little bit more damage. So I've got Amber, and I've got a Potent Dermapteran Chitin, which I do like. The extra armor is really nice. So I was trying to get away from them because the arcane had been active for long enough that I was worried it was about to throw its little purple ball at me and strip all my buffs off. That would have been instant death. Where are we? That one there. Yep, so that would have been instant death if the arcane ball had hit me, because we would have lost all of this stuff. However, I think I was dead anyway, even without that hitting me, just because the damage was too much. So let's go ahead and keep the add-on there. There we go. We've got more damage now, and we'll... You know what? I'm going to put some in Blast Shield. Apparently I need it. There was a time on this character where I was saying things like, 1 point in Blast Shield, it'll never trigger. Well, we just saw that that's no longer the case. What do we got for regen, actually? 2.8k every second, and they were getting through that. So you can see the kind of damage these things are putting out, and it's something you want to be aware of. So that whole time I was beating on that arcane enchanted statue, I was watching my health bar and getting very nervous. This is why I have these on the hotbar too. Also, it's probably worth putting the Giant's Blood proc back onto Blast Shield, because Blast Shield did just trigger, which means it now can trigger, so I want that heal when that goes off. I've come up here to check this guy here. And we can be on our way now. I think I'll probably try for a couple more of these weapons. I definitely do want the Skyfallen for the +4 to Primal Strike and the extra lightning proc as well. Would be very nice. I have a feeling I'm probably not going to get it, but that's what I want. There's my treasure trove. I'm going to go back and get that as well, because this is already blocked. I will not be coming back this way. Alright, and now we can be on our way. Hey, there's another one. So once again, if you see a statue and it has a blue halberd here, it will drop it when you kill it. Charged of Celestial Wrath is not horrible. It's probably going to be better than what I'm wearing. Let's just see if we can kill a few of these. Halganux here is the thing that I'm trying to kill here, and the rest I don't really care. I'm going to go back down this way. I need to check the various halberds here. They're all fire, so they're fine. And then old mate on the floor here. Hey, another one. How about that? Let's just put the herding on as many of these as we can. So Charged of Thunder. Okay. Regeneration's taking care of all that. Let's go kill Gollus. So we've got 2 more weapons. Charged of Thunder. This one seems like it's... Well, not seems like, it is worse than the Charged of Alacrity. And then the Charged of Celestial Wrath. The Celestial Wrath is quite nice, but it seems like the 26% attack speed is worth more than the Celestial proc, so that's where that is. So actually the first one I got to drop is better than the others. Once again, same as last time I was farming these, the dream is Skyfallen of Alacrity. Whether or not I'm going to get that, it's pretty unlikely, but it is possible. And it certainly would be nice as well. Alright, here we go. So there's the hole in the ground. Let's go down. Need to see a man about a ring. So usually I like to go straight through the middle for this. Unfortunately it's kind of blocked. Hopefully I don't need to kill them. I already have Honored with Homestead, and I mean honestly, Homestead doesn't really matter. Okay, we got the direct route this time, which is very nice. There we go, down to Gollus's lair. I'm going to start spitting out the whirly boys now. So we should have a couple of them by the time we get to Gollus himself. As the third one. Throw all this stuff up, and Gollus himself should die relatively quickly and relatively painlessly. Okay, there he goes. Poisoned of the Cabal is honestly pretty crap. So let's reset and we go again. Just once again, this is now a farming episode, so if this is not your jam, then please, by all means, see you in the next episode. Nothing else is going to be done. Alright, let's just go ahead and sell these. This one, no. If you look at it though, poisoned gives you the flat poison damage, and then of the Cabal, I'm pretty sure is going to be... actually, what is that? I don't actually know what that is. I think it's poison stuff still. Oops, didn't mean to buy that back. But regardless, that ring is not really what I'm looking for, so they can go ahead and buy that off me, and someone will be along shortly to buy it from them at a huge markup, I'm sure. Okay, so last time through here, we got 3 new weapons to play with. Let's see how many we get this time. I'm gonna bet this run there will be 0 storm halberds. That's not what I'm hoping for, but that's going to be my bet. I'm betting on 0. I hope I'm wrong. I would be very happy if I was wrong. But I just have a, just a feeling. Yep, that one was fire. Okay, we've got another fire. I'm going to poke my head up the top here, and we'll come back for these ones over here. You are fire. You are not one of the things we can reanimate. You are going to be fire. So there's one more to check down here, and then potentially a couple by the exit. I definitely want to kill you. Anno something or other. Anothar, yep. You need to go. There's Nightclaw. Won't be using that. And yep. That's us. So there's a couple more potentially up here, but probably we're done. Is that severely crippling your attack and cast speed? Okay, that's not what was shredding my resistances. Something here was, though. This area could be very rippy as well with the... You know what? I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to say that's too much stuff, and I'm walking away. So there's another fire one. This guy is usually laying down. I haven't seen him on ultimate. Okay, I think we can kill Arcanux here. We should be able to. There's a lot of damage coming in. What is that? Frozen. Okay, that's definitely not good. Anyway, he's down. Something is definitely freezing me there. Fire Halberd. A lot of the watches, definitely not what I'm here for. But hey, treasure trove, I'll take that. That's an Ogden Bloom. That'll be useful when I'm making components for the final build. Whatever that ends up being. Alright, we just hit Honored with the Cult of Dreeg. Those are both fire sticks, so... As much as I said I hoped I was going to be wrong, I think I may have been correct in saying that I'm getting 0 this time. Yep, last chance, and no dice. Alright. Cult of Dreeg just hit Honored, so let's go grab the writ for that. And then, I think we go to Gollus now. It's only the second run and they're already blurring into each other. Have I killed him since the last reset? I'm not sure. we go. Let's just go have a look. I think I have to go kill him again, don't I? Pretty sure. Yeah. Look at that, guessed correctly. First try. I'm getting old, forgetting things. Okay, I don't need to kill... Actually, you're ethereal. I will kill you. The ethereal stuff is good for outcast reputation and also... I was going to say Devil's Crossing, but it's not. Who's the other one that likes killing ethereals? I can't remember. Let's see here. Who do we get reputation with? Outcast? Yeah, I knew that one. No, that's it. Okay. I thought there was another one. There you go. Just the outcast. Okay. Definitely don't need to be killing any of the bugs, though. Successfully found the bug hole, so let's go down. And we'll go see our friend Gollus about that ring he owes us. So this is the best route. You can just come straight through here, and then you just walk up and around and in. And of course, everyone's creating a bit of a traffic jam just there. This one is really annoying because it means you have to go around. Okay, and down we go. Alright, start summoning the whirly boys. I wanted to call this guy Saravok, but I wonder if that's another one of their Easter eggs, or that's just me having played way too much Baldur's Gate. Okay, Gollus. Here he is, the man, the myth, the legend. The Deep Dweller. Stone-Faced of Thunder could be okay. I'm mostly looking for resistances though, so probably not. Where is it? That one there. So Stone-Faced is actually decent. That's going to be the 6% armor, which is good, but I want a little bit more than just 40% piercing resistance on that ring, so unfortunately I'm going to call that one a no as well. And we go again. So first off to the Temple of Oia, or Osire. Probably Osire, but I'm going to say Osia. Let's go inside. Wouldn't it be awful if this first guy here had a Skyfallen of Alacrity on him? Yeah, that'd be awful. Luckily, it's not going to happen. Okay, you're already standing up. I'm going to go this way so as I don't get blocked. Okay, fire, fire, fire. We can just leave those guys behind. Literally no point killing them. You are also no point killing you. This guy though, another, yes I'd like another pile of reputation to add onto the heap. Okay, you guys are all standing up. He's standing up as well. He's fire, that's no good. Definitely not interested in fire. I think it might be the these guys, the watchers. It might be them that's hitting like a truck. I think it's just everything, honestly. And anything that's shredding my resistances is also going to be painful. Because I do have... Hang on. That's actually a lot of armor, but no, we'll leave that. Okay. Any lightning? Anyone with lightning? Lightning anyone? Anyone? Asgadar can go. Here he is, he's laying down this time. He's got fire. Fire, fire, fire. Okay, more rep with Soleil, always good. That's fire, you're fire. That's treasure trove. I'm gonna kill these. I see that guy there with the star. I'm taking a lot of damage here. I think I may end up using a crystal. He's reflective, that's probably not good. Okay, healing potion is back up. Alright, there we go. What did we win? Sacred Text of Men here, Miasma Hood, and Headhunter's Trophy. Coven Cask here. I mean, Mystic is okay. I just think... Coven Spoilers, that's a lot of extra armor. Yeah, it would be nice. Impervious of the Fox, this could be good. I'm going to pick those up for sure. And then Aggressive of Vicious Barbs could also be good. So these are the higher level base. That is a lot of extra armor. And yeah, I definitely want to see if I can wear those. These ones would also be good. That is a ton of resistances. It's just a matter of can I get 30% elemental from somewhere else? I can. If I can get, where are they? The Coven. So if I can... I should have been killing those beasts. Okay. Alright, I know what I need to do now. The Coven has 9% elemental resist as an augment, so I definitely want to be killing some of them. Okay, what is my new stick here? Charged of Thunder. I don't actually know why I picked that up. And we're not leaving, we're going to kill Gollus. So without even looking at it, I'm pretty sure that's not as good. Yep. Just going to toss that. Alright, we go get Gollus. And I guess beasts are back on the menu, boys. So all of those Dermopterans that I've just been walking past instead of killing them, that was what I like to call a mistake. And we're gonna have to stop doing that. Effigies here. I think we could probably skip killing the ethereals, if anything. Because the outcast is kind of, yeah, it's good. It's good to have outcast rep, I guess, but I think if anything, I want the Coven rep. Okay, I'm gonna have to ask you guys to kindly get out of the way. Please and thank you. Okay, and Grand Vizier Lozakal can go down. There he goes. Yeah, don't need the loot. I'm not here for loot. The good thing about this place, though, is you're guaranteed both of these Grand Viziers kind of on the way. You might have to go a little bit out of your way, but you're guaranteed 2 of them. You'll probably get another one, at least one other hero type on the way. Actually, is that true? I want to say that's true, but I don't think it actually is. Because I don't think you're guaranteed a hero in this little section here. So, at least one. We'll say at least one. Because the first Grand Vizier is going to be in your way pretty much every time. Okay, Elemental Storm is actually on the Thermite Mine. Alright. Okay, Gollus again. Give me something good, please. I've killed this guy easily 30 or 40 times on this character, and I don't think I've got a single good item. That one might actually be good. Okay, so the Elemental Resist is good. The Poison Acid is good. The Piercing is good. Can I afford to lose 19 bleeding? Not really. We'll hang on to it. But... can I get bleeding on one of these? No. Okay, now we leave. And we go again. I think I may do 1, maybe 2 more runs, and then I'll call this an episode, and I might do a little bit in between, or potentially just make a standalone farming video. We'll see how we go for this. I do want to get a good weapon. I may end up having to just go with this one, though. Charged of Alacrity is definitely not bad, but you could absolutely have a better weapon, easily. Also, last time I said 0 weapons and I got 1, so this time I'm going to say 1 weapon and expect that I get 0. But yeah, I'm gonna say there'll be 1 weapon drop this time. And we'll see how we go. So, I'm betting on 1. Get your bets in now, place your bets. As long as we're here. Let's just check. Oh. I think I'm at the wrong set of doors in my head there. Oh, I didn't check these guys either. You know what? I'm just going to say that they were fire. They were all fire, and none of them had the weapon. Alright, we'll have to go around for Old Mate up there. There have been barely any statues this run. It's all weird. Okay, Empowered Shoulder Guards of Perdition. So that is part 3 of that set. I'll have a look after this. I'm probably not going to use them, but you know, never say never. Okay, our Gandia is down. There's my reputation gain. This guy's standing up as well. This might be the biggest drought when it comes to these guys that I've ever had running this place. This second floor better be absolutely filled to the brim with them. I mean, they're all going to be fire sticks anyway, but would be nice. Alright, what do we got? We got fire, we got fire. Everybody's fire. Okay, what about you? Fire and fire. And we're going to go back now. Alright, coming around the corner here, there shouldn't be anything. Yep, good, good, good. Okay, I see 2 fire sticks, 3 fire sticks. 2 more to check. There's another fire stick. And we've got... Ooh, I'm gonna kill you. Another fire stick there, okay. And let's go kill Gollus. So it turns out I was right. I said 0 and I got 1. And then this time I said 1 and I got 0. In terms of the shoulders here, that's going to be a little bit of chaos res, so nope. Also only rolled with 4% additional armor, so it's actually not very good. Alright, let's see if we can find some bugs to whack on the way. Because if I can get the Coven to Revered, then I can use their augments, which are actually good, and they're augments that you want to get. And then that'll ease the pressure on the rest of my gear for resistances. Alright, let's take out the Grand Vizier here. One of them anyway. We'll see if we find the other one on the way. I think I'm going to get the Coven reputation just kind of by accident, because walking through here, it's almost impossible to get to Gollus without killing tons of these things just by accident. The Vindictive Flame and Olzorn's Wrath combo is actually kind of crazy just how much damage it applies just by accident. Because if I just dash through all these guys with the movement augment that I have, every enemy I dash through counts as a hit. So that can trigger various procs. And then if anything manages to hit me as I'm dashing through, then that will trigger Olzorn's Wrath or Vindictive Flames, which then counts as an attack that can also trigger all the procs on my gear. So Vindictive Flame is kind of up there. Maybe even with Spectral Wrath in terms of how much I like it now that I've really played with it kind of for the first time. I did have the Purifier who does use it, but this is the first time I've really heavily invested into it, I think. And I do like it. So, Stalwart of Hungering Rifts. I could use this one. This one is definitely one I want to hang on to. I probably won't, but that one is not horrible. We'll go one more run, and then that'll be it for this episode. But we will do one more run. Surely fourth time's the charm. Surely. Alright, first statue, come on. No whammy, big money. Nope. Nope. What about you? Nope, you're fire as well. Okay, we're gonna go this way to avoid that blockage, because there are statues in here. You're fire, and you are also fire. Should probably be doing the... You know what? I should do that totem. Because of... Let's get out of that rubbish. Because it's going to summon a bunch of stuff that can give me reputation. Total shell at 21. Okay. Alright, there we go. Let's just throw down some thermite mines. Keep summoning the whirly boys. I don't see any arcanes, so I think we can just beat our way through all this stuff. The Rage Flames, kind of probably the most threatening things from this spawn with the Rage Flames and this guy. There's level 76, and we've got a fire movement skill. I'm probably going to leave the rest of that on the floor. I don't actually need to kill any of that either. So let's just be on with our day. Okay, you're got a fire stick. You're blocked up top there. That's another fire. Finally showing up that I've hit level 76. Okay. What about you? You guys are all standing up. That's unusual, to say the least. Okay. All of these guys laying down on the job. Can I kill this guy? Turns out I can. Here we go. That is fire. Okay, a bunch of fires. That's fine. That's fine. Just means all the lightning sticks are going to be on this floor. That's all it means. Alright. I've never glitched through a wall before, so that's new. Not complaining, it's just weird. Alright, here we go. We've got one. So, Animated Watcher. Charged of Alacrity. This could be an upgrade for me. We'll have a look in a minute. Let's go ahead and kill this one. Halganux, the supporter. Used a healing potion there, so that's not ideal. Okay, I can see fire, 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 and fire. Let's just do a little bit of running. There's my endgame relic. I think that's the relic I want. You are fire. You're standing up. You're standing up. Okay, we are done. Let me have a look at that relic. I think that's the one I want for the end game here. +1 to Shaman, attack and casting speed, and an aura. Empowered with a bunch of lightning damage. Yep, that is, I believe, the one. Manticore Eye, Desolation, we've already got. Hellsbane ammo and a focusing prism. I think I can make that right now. Gollus, just hang on a second there, buddy. I may have to look up where some of the, like, focusing prism, I don't make that very often. That is not a standard thing. So let's just do a storm search here. Eye of the Storm. Ooh, 9 Manticore Eyes. Okay, yeah, this isn't happening today. But I do know where Manticore Eyes drop, so let's go kill Megara. Nine Manticore Eyes, that's hideously expensive. Considering I'm towards the end of Ultimate, and I have 2 Manticore Eyes, yeah, that's very expensive. It's very expensive. So I'm looking for hero-type Manticores. Like, these yellow ones can drop Manticore Eyes, but these guys are the ones you want to get. You want the hero types with the star above their head. They have a much better chance. Enough that it's worth stopping to kill them, I think. Actually, I need beasts anyway for reputation, so we can kill these guys too. Old mate here being frozen. Okay, and Megara. Megara is definitely the best source of these in these parts. Arcane Barrier, rank 12. All of this stuff as well is beasts, which is really good to kill. We're going to kill off the goblin healers. Okay, we've been sundered. I don't think I care. I'll probably dodge the next one, but not a huge problem. No eye. Well, what do you know? Alright, okay. First kill on ultimate, and she drops that. I think you count as a beast. Beastkin. When it rains, it pours. Okay. I'll just do a quick sweep down here. Checking for... ouch. That was me punching the table, for anyone who's wondering. Checking for more hero manticores. Not really finding them. Alright, we'll go kill Gollus. And I'm going to call that an episode there. So hopefully Gollus drops something exciting. I'll take 3 heroes, sure. There's an Ancient Heart. It's not a Manticore Eye, but, you know, it's pretty good. Reputation of the Coven, plus 156. It's very hard to argue with that. Okay, I don't need to be killing any ethereals, I don't think. Well, I probably should. It's definitely not bad to have reputation with the outcast. Unless you're planning on killing her for a helmet, in which case you probably don't care, but, well, actually, in which case you really don't want positive reputation. Okay, where's the hive? It's going to be over here, I think. There's always that one time where it's really hard to find. Okay, here we go. It's alright, I found it. Okay, the Royal Hive. We are going to go around the south side this time. Why? No reason, really. Variety? Maybe? I think this is 2. Looks like 2. So it's Lozakal and Olmarix. And one more. There he goes. Okay. The Cloth of Unspeakable Invocation. Okay, that can stay on the floor. I think 2.5 million bits is probably not enough, but also it's probably fine. Okay, Grand Vizier in Exil. Got him. Got him? Got him. Leg Wraps of Tranquil Mind, and the Adept's Flange Mace. Not things that I'm expecting to use, but hey, it's one more blueprint that I don't have to worry about dropping. That's pretty good armor, actually. Aether and Poison Res. I mean, I'm not going to use them, but they're not horrible. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, not great. Okay, definitely liking the increase in damage. Should have gone and got one of these weapons. Oh, I don't know, 6 levels ago. I had it in my head that it was 75 for the upgrade though. So don't let me forget, the next upgrade is at 84. Alright, here we go. Got Gollus, there he is. Get him! Alright, this will be the last drop of the episode, so hopefully he drops something nice. Past expectations is probably not so much. So we've got a lightning build, so of course he dropped a ring that's half fire and half cold. I'm kind of tempted to just throw that on the floor and pretend it didn't drop, to be honest. But that's going to be the end of this episode, so I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. See you in the next one, and once these guys die, because I know you want to see the loot, yeah, bye for now.